have been underestimated every step of the way. They've gotten here, and this can be a challenge for Na'Vi. Pissed around his live. Flamey just waiting. There's the peek and immediate headshot. Flamey's been stellar in this tournament, and that's got Na'Vi out to a good start.
A fantastic start, yeah, in a best of three that many people will have them edge to win. Avangar, though, going to be bouncing back with a headshot courtesy of Fitch in mid. Going to keep the CTs honest. He's been tagged down to 34 and finished off by Simple.
Got the information. They have to aggress upon him if they want to move, but they know turning this corner, the USPs, the P2000s can do so much damage. Grizzon's going to shut down Flamey, and now we have a round.
Yeah, now it's really up for debate, but Electronic going to try and hold it down. 2 headshots. Could be looking for a third. James going to answer back. Has been a phenomenal talent, but he's going to be coming up against one of the best, if not the best, in the world in the form of Simple. 15 seconds. Gonna have to get a move on. Tries to bait Simple out into the open. Nice idea, but he's just cut into a very short amount of time that he had. Still gonna get the bomb planted. Close range. James lands the headshot and is gonna pick up a 3K alongside it. And Na'Vi will be hoping that's not a sign of things to come.
А по промокоду в комментариях ты можешь получить бонус до 6500 рублей.
Allow a chance to get out. Zeus has been pretty solid. He's being aggressive. He's going to find one more. There goes James.
Certainly a risky play, though, when they didn't have any kind of idea as to what was down tunnels. Quicker's going to find himself Flamey. Electronic could get caught with a grenade out, and suddenly things are getting sketchy. Na'Vi were in such a commanding position. The flashbang is on point, though, and Edward will be able to salvage.
This is huge.
Only downside is Zeus may be able to catch them on a cross. He's seen the bomb carrier of Quicker. Out goes the grenade. 10 seconds left. They're going to have to get a move on here. Avangar may not have enough time. 6 seconds. The bomb carrier's been denied. There's no time. Na'Vi have pulled it off. In such a strange seesaw round, can Fitch hold onto his AK? Dies after time to make it worse for Avangar. But there was a moment there where you thought the T's had it in the bag. So timing really catching Na'Vi unawares. Fitch now going to make a move. Buster's been tagged. James is burning to a crisp, and Zeus holds it down with the AUG. Time is running scarce. Avangar going to have to make inroads sooner rather than later. And I'm not sure about that from Zeus. Maybe stick with the AUG, or perhaps not. He's going to land onto Quicker, but instantly finds James, who is not going to miss. Edward trying to tap with the AUG. Still time ticking away, dwindling. 10 seconds. James going to get the plant down. But Edward finds Grison. It's a 2-on-3 stacked against the Vanguard. James misses the shot. This one you expect him to land. But to be fair, his teammate had been taken out anyway. Probably wouldn't have ended up mattering, but Na'Vi will pick up another one. The good news for Na'Vi, though, is there's no one pushing up short. That's where things get even worse. More tenuous, and Flamey will strike on the first time of asking. Looking for a second, will double up. Quicker gets sprawled out. And Flamey not far off on the third. Has whiffed a couple of shots. This could cost them. Finally gets it done. Buster's not able to get onto the site. He will be saving again, and Avangar lose their 6th round in a row now. Choke point that they pushed through on the tunnel side.
The one nice thing about where they're headed now is it is against Simple, who is amazing, but he has an AWP, and that smoke can cover him off. Not using the Molotov, using the AWP. There's the first coming out of the smoke. They can't pick him off. So good. Simple can be so safe, and he's so on point. 7-3. So another try for Avangar. As you said, 7 in a row now for Na'Vi. Gonna move down mid a little bit quick. Kurt. Oh, he catches one. That's Simple. Electronics there as well. They were going for a timing nade up towards Tree, up towards the basic catwalk. And they're both
anticipate some kind of a stack coming in. Edward did just see a couple of shoulders peeking around the corner, flashbang in his eyes. But the call comes through, and instantly Flamey and Zeus move into position, and they've both struck gold. Fitch and Buster both get destroyed. And suddenly it's a 3-on-2. This is now very doable. Flamey's going to finally get Molotov out of position. This puts more pressure on Zeus. Plus both players have AWPs. They can't really get up close and personal. Somehow Flamey's made a way outside, into the site. How is that even possible? He's going to claim another kill, and he spots another player, misses the first shot, but switches to his sidearm. This is where the 5-7 can be absolutely brutal for Avangar, and he's claiming frags left and right. Avangar are going to let this slip through their fingers. Flamey gets 4 kills, and Na'Vi somehow get an 8th round.
Because Flamey's going to expect appearance from far away. There it is, though. Fitch comes in slowly. Kurt next one. He's going to be isolated because of the Molotov. He even got hit in the face by it. Chance to build upon that.
He's been Molotoved out, though, so there is maybe a hope. They got a couple of frags into a bomb plant last round, but ПЛЕЙ's going to shut the door in their face. A full ace as well, 5 kills.
Crizin taking that fight on Zeus. ПЛЕЙ's looking in that direction, but he peeks up at the right moment, and still no progression made whatsoever. Last 2 players are at long. It's looking like a stunning half for Na'Vi.
Well, not a bad shot by Crizin, but it's a double stack still on the cart. Can Crizin go any better? Yes, for the time being, but the bomb's still in a horrible spot. This is where Na'Vi need to stop peeking him. Just set up the crossfire. Some tags will definitely help matters out. And Electronic will finish off the rest. 11-4, and 3 of those rounds off the back of the pistol. That was an 11-1 run for Na'Vi.
He has no idea. Electronic on the other side of that smoke.
Excellent first headshot, and with the information he gathered, Jane moved down into CT. Now I'm going to try and stave off the retake. Edward, able to just hold position, doesn't necessarily have to go out and fight. Just peek up now and again, give the rest of his team an idea of how far down the tunnels they are. If he can land some headshots, all the better for it, but it's down to ПЛЕЙ, the man in form. Fitch just destroys him, though, instantly through the window, and Avangar will get the second pistol. Be involved in too many skirmishes. Out they go, and Simple with the first entry. I think he did see... Definitely has seen Buster now, but I think he saw him just beforehand. Crizin, meanwhile, is going to pace Zeus. This does put Simple all by himself, but he is able to strike against multiple players simultaneously. Crizin goes in with his second. Now Simple's down to 34. He's ate a bit of grenades from Avangar. Meanwhile, ПЛЕЙ's making a move through Catwalk. Somehow still alive, somehow still kicking, but the final nail has been put in his coffin. Simple really could be the gatekeeper of this. He's got one still in position. He's on for the ace as well. Not far off landing the headshot, but Quicket comes back with his second. It's all going to be down to timing. He sees the first player, able to spray through while flashbanged. And for a second there, Moses, I thought they'd lined up for him. I thought he was going to pull that one off while fully blind.
Na'Vi's not slowing down, and there's going to be 3 players here on the initial defense. Great utility damage by Avangar. No one's peered in towards the bomb site. There's the Deagle. Still so many rifles coming in for Na'Vi.
The terror of that nade usage is now it puts them in the range of the 5.7s. Edward, though, close range, going to give a haircut to Fitch. Spray through the smoke, but it's used that takes it away from him. So Avangar go from a fantastic start in this round to now being a player behind with a low J, no grenades to get back on the site with, no kits. And surely no hope. There need to be some 1-deeks. And Buster's Deagle has been taken away. May not have any more to play with. So 15-6, more than likely the score. Quicker can maybe find Simple. The fact that he was up on the little cusp of the wall really screwed with Simple's crosshair placement. That's going to yield him the kill. But I mean, it's just a drop in the bucket. The round's done.
They were able to beat Astralis at ESL 1 Cologne last year, which few teams were able to do towards the end stretch of 2018. So, very dangerous is this Na'Vi squad. Simple's going to get this kill with the nade. James can do absolutely nothing about it.
Just has to watch and hope for the best, really. Oh, a couple of kills in quick succession. Edward and Zeus in a 1-on-2, stacked against Crizin. Crizin has been one of the better players for Avangar alongside James.
Hasn't been a very high barometer. Avangar is outplayed in every single aspect in this match. 16-6, a resounding victory for Na'Vi on Avangar's map pick on Dust 2. ПЛЕЙ goes 26-11 to end it. Zeus is behind him, tied with Simple with 18 kills. Nothing to be happy about if you're the underdogs. Na'Vi just completely demolished you. We're gonna go to a break. When we come back, we are gonna have the desk. This is gonna be so tough. Na'Vi not lining anyone up at the top ramp either.
Yeah, Crisin's also been smoked out, so he's going to have to make a move forward, and Quicket's already been destroyed by Simple. James not going to get touched. He's going to wait until everyone's crossed by. There's one, but only one. Probably should have got a second frag at least, but instead, Na'Vi going to get the bomb planted, and it does feel like that was their chance to get this round under their belt, the Avangar. Now Edward up close is going to be found by Crizin, who has already chipped in for the 1 kill in the round. Going to be looking for more. Tagged down to just 24, though. And there's another flash, burning his retinas out of his skull. There is a second player in the form of Buster that's making a move up on the catwalk side.
Crizin has no ammo. He had to swap out. He ran out of bullets in his USP. This round should be over. That's a nice shot, but as we said, no kits. And the plant spot allows that aggressive stance from Zeus all the way on the CC spawn side to cover the diffuser.
This could backfire, though. If Avangar can take down some of these guns, they can use it against Na'Vi in the next round. They also want to stop the farming frenzy for the SMGs. ПЛЕЙ's been smacked down by Quickkurt's Deagle. Simple's waiting as Electronic chimes in with a couple with his MAC-10 and a third. That's money in the bank. It's been costly for Na'Vi. They will lose one rifle, I believe, an AK drop down. In amongst the chaos, the frenzy of trying to get onto the site desperately, and with the bomb in A main, they cannot rotate to the B side. They're going to have to bite down on this fully. Fitch in the smoke going to try and hold the line, but now Simple's coming through. Zeus has been found in Pop Dog, and this round is quickly spiraling out of control. They're going to try and regain some of that, though. Edward and Flamey going to be able to get the bomb planted, and now it forces Avangar back towards them, but AK-47s have traded hands. There's some grenades also in the hands of Avangar, and the force buy will yield the round in the end. And here comes the push. Flashbangs and Molotovs being exchanged. So much damage inflicted to Na'Vi already. And Quickert with the beautiful spray. Going to drop the bomb out. Third kill for Quickert. And time to just pick that gun up. Electronic has done some damage in amongst it all, but it could be too little too late. Zeus going to find a second. Does stop Quickert's killing streak, but Avangar will claim their second round. True, that was always the important start for Avangar, to get some kind of foundations built upon. But here's Buster. Ooh, was that while jumping?
Yeah, well, that was I think he got it right
Just
before he
before.
jumped. That was a mouse wheel jump, though, for sure.
Waiting, anticipating the re-peak, but decides better of it. And Fitch, close range, gets dispatched. 30 seconds left to try and make a move on the A side. Jamie's going to be playing the Pop Dog side of bomb side, trying to get his teammates back into this. And a bit of a stalemate on either side of the train, which of course will favor the CTs. The T's have got to get this bomb planted. Only 15 seconds left. What can Zeus possibly do? He had a pretty good Dust 2 performance, but time is running out. And he knows that he's trying to save this AK. Finds himself Crisant, but living on borrowed time. It's only a matter of seconds before he's dealt with. But he does take 2 players on his way out, so at least that's going to force some replenished guns.
Especially if teams are going to start looking into them. They are still relatively unknown quantity, as they've talked about it in a number of interviews. I think people are going to respect them a lot more after this major. James, he's zoned in scope. Oh, the jump from Edward, that's brutal. Nice job in the secondary up on Buster. No idea someone's above him. Reduced visibility when scoped in. And this defense is about to fall apart. Electronic surely going to get that kill.
And again, Quickert looking to flank with the UMP. Really had no other option. Probably just going to have to try and save it, see if he can maybe upgrade to an AK-47, but the bulk of this round is over.
And this is where he can get really deadly, because you can see, oh my lord. I was going to say, much more aggressive plays from Avangar. Seems like they're feeling the pressure of being down so much in map 2. Have to go for something. I thought Simple would surely win that, but a great shot from Quickert.
Pocket Rocket Deagle's going to come in with a second and a third. How are Na'Vi potentially losing this round? That is unbelievable. Is Buster able to claim another? No. Some sanity has been restored, but at the cost of 3 lives. Flamey brings it back. Quickert's peak. A little bit of a head scratcher when they're in such a good position.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That play from Fitch. Now a 2-on-2.
Yeah, and there's head armor on both Na'Vi players, so James is pretty much useless at this stage, and his teammate's gone down. Na'Vi with a collective sigh of relief. Nearly a nightmare round. James going to be able to get into position on Pop Dog at the very least, but he was never really going to be in with a hope with a USP and no armor.
There's the peak, and Buster's going to get one. James still alive on the bomb train.
Just 25 seconds to hold on, but Simple's going to find him. Thins out the herd on A. Judging from the 2 players on B, this has just gone horribly wrong now for Avangar. This round looked like it was in the palm of their hands. Still, Fitch comes out swinging, lands the headshot. Not much health on Edward, but makes each and every one of the 24 count. And now Fitch with a nightmare situation of trying to clutch a 1-on-3. Otherwise, Avangar will be trailing 8-7 at half-time. And there's Zeus, drive-by headshot. Cheeky. Na'Vi pick it up, though. They do bounce back.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a solid defensive stand for Avangar to start this second map. It looked like they were doing everything right. But then right at the end, 6 of the last 7 rounds go to Na'Vi, and they have a lead going into the second half. We're going to go to a break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
How many players, if any, can Quickert get out in position? The answer is none. Edward actually now is more binding down on the B side because no one was following up Quicket. So not only is this fake not worked, it's actually hampered Avangar even more. They're going to need to swing out with some kills, and Fitch is the first one. He extinguishes Edward. Zeus actually coming out second best on that encounter with a CZ close range. You expect him to win, and the opening picks once again going the way of Avangar. It's going to yield a bomb plant and should be the round on top of it. Flamey's in a 1-on-3. He's being tagged down into submission. And he will be picked off finally. Avangar get their second pistol and ties back up. Did he just see a play around the corner there? Well, he's definitely heard the noise now, at least.
2 tags by Simple, softening him up for this 5-7 from Flamey. That smoke is too deep. They're already passive. He doesn't realize it, but that damage done by Simple is going to help out. He wants to go for that fight. He's got one. If he swings, he's got another. And there it is. That's the bomb. The smoke holding Jame back. Oh, this is a disaster for Avangar. They have to recover somehow as Edward adds on top of it. But they're so low.
Yeah, I don't think they can recover, Jason. Collectively, they've got 38 health and a 2-on-4.
Oof.
Goes in for the kill. That's an AK-47 picked up for the CTs. Will you get to take it up the round? Yes. Quicker with his UMP will not get it done, and Na'Vi bounce back with authority. Maybe used against him. Simple and Flamey, though. Standing tall, delivering headshots left and right. It's only headshots. And Flamey will spoil that sequence, but he gets a 4K.
There's Simple with an opening win. Fast-paced by Kickert, and Buster's going to challenge next, and he's going to lose that as well. So disaster strikes again. Very little utility to recover in this scenario. That might be the only benefit. Flamey, no idea they're out mid, and he gets caught falling off the train. A long way for him to fall, but Fitch equally is caught with the nade in his hand, and Electronic blinds himself. So this isn't the prettiest of Counter-Strike, but still a massive advantage for Na'Vi. Electronic's going to get pushed from Ivy. Big win for Edward, and Jame is in a 1-on-3.
For respect, he went for a bit of a Hail Mary play, trying to do the unexpected, pushing through the smoke. I mean, at that stage, his options aren't exactly plentiful. This could be the difference between a round win and loss.
Ooh, that's a nice shot from Jame with the run boost. Simple goes down, smoke is going to cover it up. Electronic is dropped. This is what I was talking about with Jame. It took so long to finally see it, but Flamey with the op. Holding it down. Edward's got one as well, but James has made his way all the way towards Old Bomb, and Zeus is not going to expect this on the rotation. A missed shot and a narrow angle. He's got out of there so fast. But Navi's under a lot of pressure. The bomb is back towards Team Mid, so Buster has to back away, and I cannot believe Zeus is like running the gauntlet.
He is daring Jame to kill him. He's got a death wish. That's the only thing I can think of, and now he's going to push him. Close range, Jame round the corner, going to be found by Zeus. Well played in the end by Zeus, but it's going to be down to him and a 1-on-2, Crizant and Buster.
Did they lose track of everything else? Zeus able to win that, but he's so low. And again, that kit comes into play right now. It might just affect his decision. I think he's just going to pick up the op and save.
And in terms of Na'Vi here, Moses, they don't need to budge an inch. Their setup is pretty locked in. And to make matters better, Flamey's found one. Information gathered, and a second. If he crosses, could be a third. No, decent headshot by Buster. And they've actually equalized in terms of manpower in this round. Avangar gonna start to whittle away at Na'Vi's armory.
I think Electronic must have saw something. Simple definitely saw Buster, but Electronic is waiting this whole time. He knew it was going to be a fake. I think he heard Crizant, might have actually done some damage. Crizant down at 12, that was from his teammate. Didn't know he was that deep. The op on Simple, but Zeus is the next man up, and low HP, this could do it. If he gets aggressive, forces them into the arms of Simple, it's exactly what happens. And there's the follow-up with the USP. Doesn't even need the op at that range, a triple kill.
Yeah, I think especially in this round, right? I mean, you know the pressure's kind of off. No one really expects you to win this. Electronic is the player to show courage, though, and he's going to be rewarded with 2, nearly a third kill. Down to 89, Jame will fall. Only one smoke to play with. They're outnumbered, they're outgunned. And they are being found by Simple's AWP.
Fair play, Jame got a kill.
But he's going to need 4 more.
This is going to be it. So Na'Vi is going to make it to the top 8. Congratulations to them. A lot of question marks upon what they were going to look like coming into this event. I don't think Flamey saw that, so actually James going to get a... Oh,
there you go.
Nice. Some honor is regained. Not enough, unfortunately. Edward's going to end things. Nice performance from Na'Vi in this second map. Edward at 23 kills, Simple at 22, Electronic at 20, but that second half, it didn't feel like they were really tested. So Na'Vi's able to walk into the top 8 of IEM Katowice. Avangar is not eliminated. They will be playing tomorrow another series to determine if they move on or are eliminated. They'll have one more chance to make it, but it won't do it looking like that. They need to really talk things over tonight. Congratulations to Navi. A team huddle. As they talk things over, they're going to be happy. They're going to be celebrating.